Hi everyone. I want to share what I have observed with how the Ring of Mendeln is interacting with our Minions mastery. So, based on our skill tree, we can max it at +3. So, right now I have 3 to Golem Mastery, 2 to Skeletal Mage, and 3 to Skeletal Warrior. So now, if I equip all of these 3 items, now Golem Mastery here is now +3, +2, and +3. So now there are 6, 5, and 6, which is correct. Now, I have 2 Ring of Mendeln. One is a +2, and one is a +3. Now, let me equip this +2 first, and observe on what's going to happen on our overall minion mastery. So now we added +2, so this is correct. So +3 again on the chest, and then +2 on the Ring of Mendeln. Now it's 8. Same thing with our mages and our skeletal warrior mastery. Watch what will happen here. So this one has a +3. So if I'm going to swap this ring to the Ring of Mendeln, it should gain a +1 mastery. If I equip this, now I have a skeletal. I will have a +1 mastery on all of my mastery on the skill tree. But what you guys have observed here, it didn't change. It didn't add that +1. Now, I'm gonna unequip this, and then I'm just gonna manually place this here. What do you guys have observed? It gained the +1. Now, watch this again. This is a +2. It should reduce by 1. Swap. It kept the +9 on the mastery. So, what I'm seeing here is, if you have a lower tier mastery, let's remove all the items again. If you have a lower tier and then you swap, it doesn't add the mastery on our minions, on our skill tree. So somehow, if you're just swapping the 2 rings directly, so if you right click this one and then you're just swapping the rings directly from each other, somehow the mastery here is not being added on our skill tree. It only works if I think you're going to place this one. So right now we have 8. So if I'm going to place this manually, see, still it didn't add the mastery. So it seems like what it wants is you have a clear slot on the ring, then you add the +3, then it will gain the +9. Now, if we swap with the lower tier, it didn't change. You may tell me, oh, does the maximum mastery is getting a bug wherein if I swap with a legendary ring, will it keep the +9? No, it didn't. The interaction is only with the between the Ring of Mendeln. Now, this is the interesting part. So this one have a more physical damage, but because of this, it already increases our mastery. If I'm going to use this one, it should reduce the damage of the golem because it is minus 25% from the -1 point on the mastery. But this ring has an additional 38.8 damage. Now, if I'm going to place this one, now let's see. Now, it increases our damage because this one has a plus damage. Now, if there is a greater mastery points, so it needs to be, let's do this. So it's still not. So it needs to be manually. So this ring slot should be empty, and then you place this one. But just because this one has a greater 38% increased damage, this is a flat damage that being inherited by our minion. So because of this bug, even though this is -1, swapping it here, it kept the mastery came from the other ring, somehow the Ring of Mendeln, whichever the greater points that you have, somehow it retains that maximum affixes. That even though you swap with a different item, now it keeps all the values. So this one has less than damage. Now it doesn't change. And it still kept the mastery. So yeah, there you have it. So there is an interesting bug that's happening on swapping and the basically the swapping of the Ring of Mendeln with each other. I would like to know if you also guys are experiencing the same bug interaction with the Ring of Mendeln or other items that you have seen. Feel free to share on the comments down on the comment section below. Again, thank you very much for watching this video. You can also catch me live on Twitch. I'll be linking the my Twitch channel on the description box below. Again, thank you everyone for watching and have a good one. Bye.